Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. In today's video, I'll be doing a collective reading for all of you lovely souls. I'm keeping things a bit open-ended today, with the intention of channeling the most relevant and powerful messages for those who are meant to connect with this reading in a personal way. Now, if you'd like me to tap more specifically into your energy and situation, make sure to like the video and double-check that you're subscribed. Subscribing helps me tune into your energy and the energy of our growing collective, making it easier for me to channel messages directly for you. To start, I'm going to shuffle the Energy Oracle cards, asking, what do those listening to this reading need to hear the most right now? The first two cards are Caring Connections in reverse and the Heart Chakra upright. The message coming through here is that some of you may be feeling challenges in love or relationships at the moment. There's a strong sense of past energy linked to this reversed Caring Connections card. I'm sensing someone feeling frustrated, like they've been giving so much in a relationship, but aren't seeing that love or effort being equally returned. We'll dive deeper into that in just a minute. Through all of this, something really powerful is shifting within you energetically. You're learning to love unconditionally, but not in the way society typically teaches. Society often equates unconditional love with what we give to others, but true unconditional love is actually self-love. When we deeply cultivate love for ourselves, we honor the truth that there is no real separation between us and others. Let's dive a bit deeper into this reversed Caring Connections card. I'm picking up a lot of lower chakra energy here, which could have triggered sensations in your stomach, especially around the solar plexus or sacral area. Energetically, this points to someone feeling unsupported in a love connection. I'm sensing strong divine feminine energy from this person who felt that lack of support. With the Angel of Strength card in reverse, this situation seems to have really shaken their confidence. I'm hearing someone say, I lost myself for a while because I was holding on so tightly to someone or something that wasn't giving back to me. The key message here is that despite the hits to your confidence and the struggles in love you've been through, something deeply transformative has been activated within you. On a soul level, I believe you chose to experience this painful and difficult situation because you knew it would powerfully awaken your heart center. So, how has this divine feminine energy been activated through this love struggle? With the Walking Away card in the upright position, it suggests that you may have needed to walk away from this person or situation. However, this wasn't just about leaving someone behind externally. Even though to the other person, likely the masculine energy involved, it may have seemed like you abandoned the connection, especially as they couldn't fully reciprocate your love in the 3D. They might even feel a sense of abandonment around this. But the deeper truth is that this wasn't about them. This was about you, divine feminine, learning to truly hear and trust your own intuition. This walking away was your way of honoring your inner voice. I'm picking up on a divine feminine who's always been highly intuitive, but one of your biggest challenges has been suppressing that inner knowing. You've been taught, maybe by others, that your intuition couldn't be trusted, so you haven't always acted on what your soul already knew. I feel like your spirit guides have more to say, so I'm pulling a card from the Starseed Oracle for you. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. What I'm sensing with this card is that you may still feel a pull toward the masculine energy you walked away from. The one who wasn't ready to fully reciprocate your love. The hidden truth about the heart chakra activation you've experienced is that it didn't just shift you, It also triggered something in this masculine. However, the weight card is coming through because you're still looking back. I'm speaking to a divine feminine who, at times, feels a lot of pain over walking away from someone who wasn't ready to meet her love. But know this, that connection activated him too, just as it did you. There's a powerful heart-centered connection at play here. The heart chakra card, coming up alongside caring connections, reversed highlights the complex dynamic between you and this masculine. It shows a deep, soul-level bond where both of you are mutually activating each other's hearts. This is intense, and it's clear there's a significant energetic connection. Whether it's a soulmate or twin flame, only you can say. Regardless, the bond is strong, especially around the heart center. When one of you disconnects or walks away, both of you feel that pull in your hearts to come back together. Divine feminine, since you walked away, you might be feeling this pull more intensely. It can be confusing because your intuition and the guidance from your spirit guides and higher self is telling you to wait. You might find yourself looking back with nostalgia or longing given the soul bond you share. But your guides are emphasizing that this masculine isn't ready at the moment to fully receive you in the physical sense. Let's see what the spirit guides want this divine feminine to know right now. The card Hostilities Reversed suggests that it's time to find peace within yourself and enjoy the journey of life as it unfolds. This card indicates the end of conflict and fighting, urging you to stop battling with your intuition. Even if things seem unclear or you don't know where your intuition is leading you, trust it. I'm going to draw a few more cards for clarity. So, what else does this divine feminine need to understand about waiting in this situation? Strategy Reversed is showing up, which suggests letting go of the need for a detailed plan, especially in your love life right now. If you're feeling confused by this dynamic, the longing for a masculine who's not ready to reciprocate your love, know that the complexity is part of the situation's energy and truth. You followed your intuition correctly when you walked away, and the confusion is a reflection of the complicated nature of the current energy. You're not losing your mind when you feel a strong soul bond with this person, or sense that they're also feeling the pull on their heart. Your intuition is picking up on the truth, that you two are here to activate each other, and it's not crazy that you chose to walk away or disconnect despite that connection. This situation is just complex, and your feelings are a valid part of it. The Healer of the Ages card upright reveals a deeper truth you might not be seeing right now. This masculine is in a process of healing. To dive deeper into his current state, let's look at his thoughts and feelings. The All Tied Up card in the midway position indicates that something that was previously stuck is starting to break free. We'll explore this more in the extended reading, but for now, it's clear that energy blocks, especially in the sacral chakra, are being released. This is impacting his ability to be open and transparent. Despite everything, the Community Reversed card, and the number 777 might hold special meaning for someone, shows that this masculine is feeling very isolated. There's a deep sense of loneliness, even if he's physically around others. It seems he might be stuck in a situation out of obligation, like a marriage, a job, or another ongoing connection that he's mentally checked out of but hasn't fully left yet. For some of you, this might resonate. Even though he's still technically present in these situations, his mind is elsewhere, often in the 5D realm with you, divine feminine. He's spending time daydreaming about you, fantasizing about being with you, and connecting with you on a telepathic level. However, these daydreams are tinged with a sense of hopelessness. It's like he's continuously reaching out to you, not through your phone, but through that telepathic bond you share, as he drifts in and out of vivid dreams about you. The World card in the midway position indicates he's in a significant transition, energetically moving toward a higher timeline. He's caught between two worlds, experiencing both isolation and awakening. The name Michael keeps coming through, which might be important for someone, whether it's a literal name or a nod to Archangel Michael, symbolizing protection and guidance. With the door to romance reversed and the man holding a coin reversed, this masculine is still in the midst of awakening. Because of this, he'll remain in an isolated state for now. He's going through a deep transformation, which often brings a profound sense of loneliness. Though he's energetically preparing for a shift, divine intervention is keeping him from re-entering your life, divine feminine, in a stable 3D connection until he fully aligns with his higher vibration. While he might catch glimpses of this higher timeline through daydreams, visions, and 5D interactions with you, he hasn't yet fully embraced it. The temple path reversed suggests that even though he can envision what he wants for his life, he's still disconnected from the reality of making it happen. His higher self senses the potential, but he's still working on embodying that higher vibration. This brings us back to your guidance, divine feminine. You're being asked to wait, not by sitting around for him to heal, but by avoiding premature action. Your intuition is guiding you to hold off on diving back into a 3D relationship until he's truly ready. Trust that inner voice, even if the reasons aren't entirely clear yet. Your guides are urging you to stay true to this guidance. As you nurture patience and trust in this unfolding process, your guides are highlighting the importance of focusing on your own inner growth. Enter the King of Pentacles upright, which carries two key messages. For some of you divine feminines, this card symbolizes your own inner divine masculine energy. Your guides are encouraging you to tap into this energy within yourself, rather than seeking external validation or support. This is a crucial part of your healing and personal growth, especially after moving away from this masculine energy. You're being called to strengthen your inner King of Pentacles, embracing financial abundance, worldly success, and personal ambition. By building up this inner strength, you align with your highest timeline and soul's blueprint, leading to both spiritual and material growth. This process involves balancing your inner divine masculine and feminine energies. While this journey is challenging, and not everyone masters it, you're already deeply engaged in this process, even if it might not feel that way yet. The divine is guiding you through significant leaps in healing and growth, and you're closer to achieving that balance than you might think. You're stepping into your full power, independent of external validation or support. The extended reading will dive deeper into the process of integrating and balancing your inner masculine and feminine energies. For the divine feminine, this integration goes beyond just healing. It's about building personal strength and independence. Your guides want you to know that even if you feel drawn to connect with external masculine energies, it's crucial to maintain your own power in those connections. This means setting healthy boundaries, supporting yourself emotionally, and not relying on others to fill any inner gaps or fears. You're undergoing a significant transformation where addressing your fears and insecurities at their root will help balance your energies. This balance is key to manifesting your dreams and attracting abundance and opportunities that align with your true self. Additionally, there's a message for some of you about an external masculine figure who may have recently entered your life or will soon. This person could be someone who's achieved financial or material success, possibly a public figure or someone of high status. He's attracted to your balanced energy and may offer you a stable, long-term partnership, potentially forming a power couple dynamic. However, your guides remind you that you have the freedom to choose what's best for you, and there's no wrong choice right now. It's essential to stay connected with your emotions, as they will guide you through this journey. In this moment, it's crucial to trust your intuition more than ever, even if things seem unclear on the surface. You're being guided into situations that challenge your ability to follow your inner wisdom without knowing the outcome. This is an opportunity to deepen your connection with your soul's guidance and practice trust. I'm diving into this reading today despite some hesitation, because I've been picking up on some heavy energy from the people involved. I want to be clear that this reading might not be for everyone. Please only take what resonates with you. I'm not here to linger in the heaviness, but to offer clarity for those who might be feeling a strong, psychic pull from someone I'm picking up on. There's a person in the mix who's been thinking deeply about you, or this group. Even though they're not voicing their feelings, you might be sensing it energetically, and it's affecting your own energy field. It seems that this person could have been romantically involved with you in the past, or there was a flirtatious connection between you two. There's still an energetic cord linking you, even if communication has ceased. This lingering connection could be due to past flirtatious or romantic energy. And while it might not have developed into a full-blown relationship for everyone, the energy is still there. I keep hearing the word briefly, so for some of you, this might be about a short-lived relationship you had with this person. For others, even if there wasn't a formal relationship, there was definitely a lot of flirtatious and playful energy between you two. I'm picking up on a sense of mutual care, like, we both feel it, but we're not going to say it. It's like there was a connection without any clear labels or definitions. I keep getting the sense that there might be two fire signs involved here. Perhaps one or both of you have strong fire placements in your birth charts, like your sun, moon, or rising signs. Let me know if this rings true for you. Additionally, I'm picking up that this person might be a Sagittarius. I'm also seeing brown eyes, which could mean they're watching or thinking about you from afar. If their eyes aren't brown, it might represent some deeper emotions like anger, sadness, or protectiveness that they haven't expressed. It feels like this person has been feeling protective or even possessive, wanting to be with you, but delaying action. Now, they're seeing you move on. The number 555 showed up while I was recording, and I hear someone saying, I couldn't stay in this limbo any longer. I had to choose to move on with my life. I tried for so long to figure this out and finally made a decision. I'm sensing a strong masculine energy from one person and a strong feminine energy from the other. Of course, these energies can be reversed. And just to clarify, masculine and feminine here don't necessarily relate to gender. They're more about the type of energy each person is bringing to the table. For the feminine energy here, it seems like there's been a big decision made. This person might have been holding back, unsure of the other person's intentions and waiting for some kind of sign. But now, it looks like they've decided to move forward, regardless of any hesitation or lack of action from the masculine side. The feminine might see the masculine as too hesitant to make a move or to fully commit. This might not resonate with everyone, so I'd love to get a clearer picture of what the masculine energy is going through right now. I'm getting ready to pull a few cards from different decks to dig deeper into this. One card just gave me chills. It says, "The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again." There seems to be something particularly significant about the feminine's voice here. Just to clarify, while I'm using the terms masculine and feminine, and I know many of you might connect as twin flames, this reading isn't specifically about twin flames. It could relate to any karmic, soul, or personal connection. I'll let you know if twin flame energy shows up in the cards, but for now, take the message as it resonates with you. It might be a twin flame connection for you, or it could be something else entirely. Feel free to share in the comments if it resonates with your particular connection. Another card just jumped out. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. It seems like the feminine energy has taken a step back emotionally and energetically. There's been a decision or a commitment from the feminine that the masculine wasn't expecting. I'm hearing him say, I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. From the feminine side, she might be feeling, I couldn't wait forever for you to make a move. The ball was in your court, but your silence made me feel rejected and abandoned. I'm picking up on a strong sense that while the masculine hasn't directly rejected the feminine, the lack of action on their part has made the feminine feel rejected. It seems the masculine really wants to reach out. I'm seeing them going back and forth, typing and retyping messages, almost like crafting a love letter. The word intervention keeps coming to mind, suggesting they feel you slipping away. For the feminine, this might not feel sudden since she may have already given several chances for the masculine to open up. I also noticed the number 1122, and November might be significant for someone here. One card says, I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. There might have been a triggering moment or argument in the past for some of you, although this won't apply to everyone. Both the masculine and feminine seem to feel there's been no closure in their connection. I'm using masculine and feminine for clarity. But remember, these roles can be reversed depending on your situation. The painful words this person is referring to might be from a time long ago in your connection. If you're the feminine and feeling unsure, your guides are encouraging you to dig deeper into the past. This person seems to remember every detail, and they might feel like you've tried to erase them from your life by deleting photos and messages. It's not that you want to forget them, but perhaps the memories are just too painful as you try to move forward. They're eager to move out of this stuck energy. Even if they've been with others while you were apart, you're still the love of their life. They might have been hesitant to act on their feelings or too afraid to fully commit. Your decision to move forward made them feel cut off from you. About the beautiful voice mentioned earlier, this person finds your voice incredibly soothing. For some of you, this might even relate to your singing. I'm picking up that while you might feel nervous about singing in front of others, the masculine truly cherished your voice. If this resonates with you, you'll know. The card saying, I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online, suggests that during this period of stagnation, the feminine chose to move forward. Feeling that she couldn't stay stuck, waiting for the masculine, she began taking steps to create the life she dreams of, accepting the love available to her, or moving toward a new, more present love. The feminine might have felt that the masculine had moved on, or didn't care anymore because of his silence. However, the truth is, the masculine was keeping tabs on her in any way he could, whether by checking out places he thought she might be, daydreaming about her, or scrolling through her social media. Despite this, he wasn't reaching out or communicating. The card, A Time for Healing, indicates that the situation needs some reflection and adjustment. The energies around your connection are calling for a period of healing and introspection. Feminine, your actions may have made this person realize just how much they need, love, and miss you. The roles have reversed. Where you once saw the masculine as unavailable, now he feels the loss and is recognizing the depth of his feelings. It's almost ironic that while you were always the love of his life, he didn't prioritize or treat you as such before. He might have pursued or flirted with others, making you feel like an option rather than the priority you deserved. Now that he senses you slipping away, he's confronted with the realization that you've always been the love of his life. It's like he sees you as a prize now, even though he didn't actively value you in the past. The cards, "Don't let your past hold you back," and "Your commitment is being tested," suggest that the feminine has committed to a new path, whether it's a new job, life choice, or romantic relationship. For some, this could mean moving forward with new love instead of staying stuck in a past connection. There's a sense of stagnation here with this person, and I'm getting the feeling of Taylor Swift's song, "Out of the Woods." It's like wandering through a dark maze, wondering if you're ever going to find your way out. The feminine seems to have finally stepped out of that confusing, chaotic space and into a brighter future. With "Don't let your past hold you back," it feels like the feminine is experiencing a strong pull from this person, who has been deeply connected with her in the past, either energetically or romantically. This pull is making her feel energetically drained and unbalanced. It's as if this person isn't intentionally depleting her energy, but their constant thoughts and feelings about her are causing her to feel it physically. For some, you might be feeling this connection through heart palpitations or a racing heartbeat. What you're actually sensing is this person's heart pounding as they look at pictures of you, seeing that you seem happy or have moved on to a new phase in your life. They're experiencing a kind of fight or flight reaction, with a mix of protective, fiercely loyal energy and a sense of, "It's too late." They're questioning why they didn't act on these feelings earlier. I'll pull a few more cards to get more insight. One card says, "So many things remind me of you." If you're feeling energetically drained, it's because this person is so focused on you, energetically and psychically, that it's impacting your own energy field. The cards, "My life is not as together as it seems. I don't react when people mention you," and "It was my fault, but I blamed you," suggest that in the past, this person made a choice that led them away from you or made you feel rejected. Now, whether it's been months or years, they want to reconnect but are still struggling with commitment. They're replaying their decision in their mind, realizing they may have made the wrong choice. As an intuitive person, you could sense their mixed signals. Even though they saw you as the love of their life, they kept you in a state of confusion and limbo, making you feel like you were just watching your life pass by. Eventually, you decided to move on, closing a door or taking a new path, which left them feeling disconnected from you. The card, "It was my fault, but I blamed you," shows that this person now realizes it was their own actions that caused the rift. They may have blamed you before, but they see now that their choices were to blame. If you moved on with someone else, they might feel some anger or resentment, seeing it as you leaving them behind. However, from your side, it was their lack of clear communication that created the initial separation. The feminine is now saying, "I could tell you weren't ready." With the card, "Woman Holding a Coin," in reverse, this might indicate some karmic issues that the masculine was dealing with. They could have been involved with low vibrational friends or frequented places that didn't support their growth, like partying or focusing heavily on material things. This won't apply to everyone, but it might resonate with some. Alternatively, this card might point to other relationships or karmic situations that prevented the masculine from fully committing to what he saw as the love of his life, because he wasn't emotionally mature enough at the time. The Magician and the Mirror card, appearing sideways, can be a sign of a twin flame connection for some of you. This might mean that the masculine you're dealing with could have been, or still is, a twin flame. Or it could point to the twin flame connection with someone from the past who wasn't ready to commit fully. For others, this card might not be about twin flames at all, but rather signify a significant healing journey that the feminine is undergoing. I'm hearing a feminine voice saying, "While you were caught up in partying, I was focused on healing." This metaphor captures the essence of the disconnect. While not every masculine was literally focused on partying, it suggests that the feminine saw the masculine as emotionally immature or stuck in lower vibrational environments. In contrast, she invested in her own growth, inner child healing, and energy work to become who she is today. She feels that the masculine wasn't ready to grow alongside her or embrace his own potential at that time. I've got a pretty specific message for you today, and it's something that's come through strongly. Maybe someone has suddenly reached out to you after a period of silence, or if that hasn't happened yet, it might be on the horizon. Either way, it seems like this reconnecting will be quite unexpected. What I'm picking up most strongly is that someone who treated you like an option is now feeling a lot of regret. This person might have gone silent, become distant, or just stopped communicating their feelings altogether. So let's dive in and explore what's going on with this person. Whether they've already reappeared in your life or not, it looks like they've had a significant shift in their perspective. We're going to shuffle the cards and uncover what's really happening here. Let's dive into the messages. The first thing that's coming through is a metaphor involving a foyer. A foyer is an entrance hall or a space where people come in and wait. Symbolically, it feels like this person is currently in the foyer of your life. Once upon a time, they were part of your inner circle, trusted and close. But now, it seems like they've been pushed out, perhaps even choosing to leave on their own and then regretting it. They're now in this symbolic waiting area, not fully allowed back in. You might be holding back from letting them back into your more private spaces, or it could be that your spirit guides and higher self are keeping them at a distance due to how they treated you, like an option. So, let's see what else the cards reveal about this situation. All right, let's get cozy. Grab your coffee, tea, or whatever warm drink makes you feel good. So here's what's unfolding. This person is craving a reunion, represented by the Three of Cups, but right now, they're stuck with the Four of Wands reversed. This suggests a delay or postponement in moving forward with this connection, mostly because they stepped out of your life. When I tuned in to why they walked away, the word that came up was scared. It seems like something in their own life triggered this fear, whether it was something they couldn't discuss with you or simply the intensity of the connection itself. I also saw the number 711 and sensed that the colour green might be significant, possibly related to someone's eyes or just a notable symbol in this situation. Let's explore why they left. The cards show the world in the upright position, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. It looks like they see you as embodying everything they aspire to be, but don't know how to achieve. They might be stuck in a Four of Pentacles mindset, feeling a lack, struggling with a sense of unworthiness, and holding on to old patterns or emotional immaturity. It seems like they haven't fully grown into their own person and might still be influenced by family expectations. In contrast, you represent the Three of Wands for them, an energy of progress and potential that they admire, but feel distant from. You might be someone who's always on the move, whether you're frequently traveling, recently relocated, or just have a dynamic lifestyle. Even if you're not physically on the go, you're living life to the fullest and experiencing a deep sense of fulfillment. This sense of self-actualization is a stark contrast to how this person is feeling. They're grappling with a sense of defeat and unworthiness. There might have been a particular event that triggered these feelings of inadequacy, but it's likely that these feelings were already simmering beneath the surface for them. From their perspective, you're incredibly successful and embody self-actualization. This could be a concept you've been thinking about lately, or something you're experiencing on an energetic level, even if it hasn't fully manifested in your physical reality yet. You have a unique ability to sense when you've shifted onto a new timeline that's set to bring major changes and fulfillment into your life. As someone who's deeply intuitive and empathetic, you've likely felt this shift energetically, noticing how it aligns with the manifestations and goals you've been working toward for a long time. This effort you've put in doesn't always mean literal action. It could involve energetic work like inner healing, visualization, or meditation. I'm picking up on the phrase, healing your nervous system, which suggests that you might have been focusing on relaxing your body and mind. By being in a more relaxed state, you become more receptive to perceiving and receiving your manifestations. This might be a specific message for someone, but it's a sign of the deep inner work you've been doing. Let's dig deeper into what this person was going through. It seems they really self-sabotaged with the Five of Swords. They might have been deceptive in their communication because they felt powerless but didn't want to show it. Instead of being upfront with you about their feelings of worthlessness or fear, they chose to ghost you, go silent, or become distant. They might have even projected blame onto you or the connection itself. You were hurt by their handling of the situation because they weren't honest about why they were pulling away. If they had been open about needing space or their reasons for distancing themselves, you would have been very receptive to that honesty. Your intuition picked up on the deception and the sense that something wasn't right in their departure. When you sense something off in communication but can't quite pinpoint what's deceptive, it might lead you to react in ways that others might label as cold or avoidant. But that's not the case at all. Your intuition is so finely tuned that you often pick up on things long before others are ready to talk about them, even in situations where they might never fully open up. It's like you're too intuitive for your own good, in a playful sense, according to your guides. You can detect energy shifts instantly. If you're dealing with someone who isn't open or honest when they're feeling scared, insecure, or triggered, you'll pick up on their deception. For your own mental health, it might be necessary to set boundaries or step away, especially since having your intuition questioned or invalidated can be very unsettling for someone as intuitive as you. A bunch of cards just flew out of the deck. Well, not literally 1,000,000, but a significant number. It feels like there's a heavy weight this person is carrying, almost like an energetic burden that's weighing them down. They're dealing with something that feels like a knot in their stomach or a weight in their gut. It looks like they're planning to lift that weight by communicating something to you that will resonate deeply with your intuition, because it's genuine. I'm going to gather up these cards and shuffle again to clarify what this person might be ready to say. I'm eager to dive deeper and uncover more specifics about their situation. For those of you this resonates with, it's clear that this person has an evasive energy. They tend to beat around the bush and aren't always straightforward about their feelings. They might withhold information or put up a facade, struggling to communicate their true emotions clearly without getting triggered. This might resonate with some of you. Sometimes, people find themselves opening up from their heart when they're around you. Your open and warm-hearted nature makes others feel comfortable and willing to share. However, if someone is triggered by fully expressing their feelings, they might find the experience overwhelming and choose to distance themselves from you. You might also carry a belief that you're too much or too intense based on how others have reacted to you throughout your life, whether it's romantic partners, family, friends, or even colleagues. You're likely used to being the one people feel drawn to open up to, only for them to pull back later, feeling either ashamed or overwhelmed by what they've shared. This can lead them to scale back their communication or distance themselves from you. I hope this sheds some light on what's happening here and in other areas of your life. This might be a pattern you've experienced throughout your life. Because you're so energetically open and sensitive, maintaining good energy hygiene is crucial for you. You're constantly absorbing energy from your surroundings, including global events, which can impact you deeply. Interestingly, before this, we had the Chariot reversed, which suggests this person was feeling particularly triggered. They might have been unsettled, seeing you so successful and self-fulfilled, which felt like a stark contrast to their own situation. Alternatively, they could have been overwhelmed by how easily you made them feel at ease, leading them to share more than they intended. They may have felt like they opened up too much or revealed too much, but this was more about their own perception rather than how you actually saw it. I'm picking up that their family background or societal influences might have shaped them to be very closed off emotionally. They were taught to be reserved or emotionless, and your openness was a stark contrast to what they were used to. Alternatively, a specific event in their life could have triggered deep-seated insecurities and feelings of unworthiness, causing them to withdraw suddenly or go silent. Now, the Chariot appears upright, which suggests they're working through those past obstacles. This indicates that they do want to communicate their progress and overcoming of challenges. However, it seems they didn't share what they were going through with you, which caused you pain. Instead of being open about their struggles, they chose to pull back, distance themselves, or go quiet, which left you hurt and confused. When they come back and share their struggles, you might still feel hurt by their lack of clear communication at the time. It's understandable to feel this way, given they didn't respect you enough to be upfront about what they were going through. However, they do want to express that they're overcoming those past obstacles. They also seem to want to convey their feelings about you, particularly with the Queen of Pentacles card. They see you as someone who handles your own energy and emotions with grace and responsibility. You have a high level of emotional intelligence and manage your life effortlessly while also uplifting and caring for those around you. Your ability to do this so gracefully is something they genuinely admire. On the other hand, the Queen of Swords reversed could indicate issues with trust or gossip. There may have been a person in their past, perhaps a friend, family member, or romantic partner, who triggered their insecurities and feelings of unworthiness. This person, who might have had a strong influence on how they saw themselves, could have played a role in them distancing themselves from you. This message might not apply to everyone, but if it resonates, you might already suspect who this influential figure was. It's interesting to see that the Ace of Swords suggests this person wants to move things forward quickly. How you respond is entirely up to you, because you're the one creating your own path. Your intuition is your guiding star and will lead you in the right direction. It might be telling you that you felt disrespected and that you need to set firm boundaries if you choose to communicate with them. You might decide to keep them at a distance, or be open to giving them another chance. This person seems to be coming in with a, "Can you give me a second chance?" attitude. They want to show you a different side of themselves, aiming for more openness and consistency in their communication. They're driven by a fear of rejection, which influenced their decision to pull away in the past. They might have been surprised by your ability to move on and not reach out, seeing it as a sign of your self-worth. When this person left or disconnected, you might have sought closure or clarity, or maybe you didn't ask for anything at all. Either way, you reached a point where you let go and refocused on yourself. This caught them off guard because it highlighted just how much you understand your own worth. They began to realize how much they missed the consistent communication and connection with you. It's a bit like how sometimes masculine energy needs distance or separation to truly process and appreciate the value of a connection with the feminine. Your absence made them see you more clearly and understand your importance to them. On a spiritual level, this doesn't necessarily mean they have to be masculine energy or that you have to be feminine. It can be the other way around, depending on your personal dynamic. However, if you resonate more with the feminine or divine feminine, this person might be more in their masculine energy. Their time apart from you has deepened their sense of spiritual connection with you. The key question now is for you to answer. Are you open to giving this person another chance, or are you ready to set firm boundaries and move on, at least for now? Only you can decide what feels right for you. Let's dive into the oracle cards. I've already shuffled them. And while I was speaking, the Happy Family card appeared reversed at the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull it out yet, but it's worth noting. It suggests someone might be going through a separation, breakup, or feeling distant from you. This person sees you as their dream partner and someone they'd love to build a life with. However, they're coming up as feeling they've messed things up, as indicated by the Caring Connections card reversed. They might be struggling with how to express their care or affection, feeling unsure about how to show it in a meaningful way. They might describe themselves as not being great at showing love or saying the right things romantically. I'm picking up on the letter J. Perhaps it's in someone's name here. I'm hearing this person's soul say, "Be patient with me. I'm trying to show that I care." There's a nervous energy around this, and for some of you, this could be someone relatively new in your life. The word crush is coming through, so they might have a crush on you, or you might be feeling that way about them. However, they seem a bit unsure about expressing their emotions through words and actions. It's almost like they're fumbling with their words or gestures toward you. With the Temple Path card upright, especially if this is someone new or someone you'll meet in the future, it indicates you're connecting with them when you're really in tune with your own soul and higher self. I even saw a football, so this person might be into sports or have an athletic side. The Temple Path card also suggests you're on a beautiful journey, living in the moment, and focusing on staying balanced within. At the bottom of the deck, we have Magician and the Mirror, Envy reversed, and Man holding a coin. You've been doing a lot of work healing your internal divine feminine and divine masculine energies, which has been coming up frequently in recent readings. Many of you who connect with this part of the reading might see yourselves as more divine feminine. But remember, divine feminine and divine masculine are about energies and dynamics, not tied to any particular gender. Exciting news! We're thrilled to announce that channel membership is now available. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. We can't wait to welcome you to our growing family and share more amazing content together. For those identifying with the divine feminine energy, I'm picking up that your journey to find fulfillment and validation within yourself is having a ripple effect on the masculine energies around you. This impact isn't limited to a specific divine masculine or romantic relationships. When masculine energies or people come into contact with you, whether it's a brief encounter or a passing glance, they sense your balanced, self-validated energy. You're radiating a sense of inner stability that doesn't seek anything from them. And this balanced energy is sparking awakenings in the masculine energies around you. This includes anyone who is connected to you or resonates with the things you create, whether it's art or any other form of expression. And when I say art, I'm not just talking about traditional forms. It could be anything that you pour your energy into. I'm hearing you described as a generator of awakenings. It might sound a bit unusual, but your energy sparks spiritual awakenings in others. This energy you radiate helps others feel more balanced and stable, raising their own consciousness and vibration. This process is what we often call a spiritual awakening. It seems that whoever we were channeling earlier in the reading is someone who has experienced this effect of your energy. They could be someone you've recently met, someone new, or even someone from your past with whom you haven't been in touch for a while. They're carrying a sense of nervous excitement, almost like, "You give me butterflies." They might feel a bit jittery or nervous around you, but in a positive way, because they are deeply attracted to you and sense the divinity in your presence. This person might be hesitant to approach you or to reconnect if they're from your past. But there's a potential for a harmonious, high-level soulmate connection for some of you. All right, let's dive into this. The card, I Can't Let You Go, has come up again, and it's intriguing because it appeared in a recent reading as well. It might be the same masculine energy we were picking up before. This person feels like your energy has made a significant impact on them. Whether it's someone you've recently met who's been profoundly affected by you, or someone from your past who still feels the impression you left, they've come to realize they can't let you go. At the bottom of the deck, we also have I Should Have Fought for You. For some of you, this could be referring to a past masculine energy who missed their chance with you due to their own passivity. It's not so much about something they did or said, but more about their lack of effort or action. They might have allowed you to slip away or didn't fight for the connection as the card suggests. At the time, they might have thought they could move on without you. But if this is someone from your past, it seems that's exactly what happened. You either walked away or were disconnected because of their inaction. My guides keep highlighting how this person's passivity or failure to communicate their needs played a big role in why things fell apart between you two. You might have set a boundary, withdrawn your energy, or just watched things disintegrate due to their lack of action. They were operating from a wounded, passive, masculine energy, not stepping up to pursue what they truly desired. A healed, awakened divine masculine would stand up for and protect their divine feminine, confidently going after what they want. This person, however, wasn't doing that. Messages about protection and defense are coming through, and it seems like there might have been another person involved where you felt unsupported or even betrayed. Their passivity might have felt like a betrayal at the time. If this resonates with you, know that this person is now filled with regret over their inaction. Interestingly, the Seven of Pentacles, which keeps showing up in recent readings, appears again here, emphasizing this theme. It seems like this masculine has been deeply focused on your energy, trying to connect with you on a soul level. I'm hearing, "I'm not quite ready yet." For some of them, this might mean they're using 5D methods, like dreams or the astral realm to reach out, or they could be trying to manifest you by sending emotional and mental energy your way in hopes that you'll initiate contact. It feels like this masculine is in a state of limbo, perhaps wrapping up something in their life or dealing with a transition before they can fully come forward and make you an offer. They might have a perfectionist streak, imagining countless ways to approach you or return to your life, but feeling like everything has to be just right. They might be working on aspects of their life that still need to align, such as completing a job change, finishing a certification or degree, or wrapping up a chapter with an ex-partner, or dealing with legal matters. There's a strong sense that something needs to be fully resolved before they can move forward with you. I get the sense that emotionally, this person is all set to connect with you, show you affection, and demonstrate how much they care. However, their perfectionist side wants everything in their life to be perfectly aligned before they make a big move. They're likely dropping hints, perhaps reaching out through dreams, the astral realm, or even subtle gestures to let you know they're preparing to make a move. But they're not quite ready yet in the physical world. It's almost like they're a bit tongue-tied, which might be why I'm stumbling over my words. This could mean they're feeling a bit awkward or unsure about how to express themselves or present their offer to you. You might be surprised by how much thought and energy they've put into planning their approach. This person is coming through as very strategic and silent, quietly working on how to either enter or re-enter your life, whether they're from your past or someone you've recently met. I'm going to reshuffle the cards to see who or what else is connected to your energy. I picked up the name James, and 2 cards came out. Sacred Space and Lessons. This message seems to be specifically for a divine feminine. It highlights the importance of a sacred space that you have for yourself. This could be a physical space in your home where you meditate or journal, or a special place you visit. But it doesn't have to be a specific location. It could also be time you set aside just for yourself, no matter where you are. Perhaps you dedicate time each day to connect with your inner voice and sacred self. Your spirit guides want to emphasize how valuable this sacred space is. You're currently receiving important information and downloads in this space. The Lessons card suggests that you might be processing past events, connections, or lessons energetically. Your higher self, guides, or spiritual forces are using this sacred space to provide you with clarity and a deeper understanding of these lessons from a higher perspective. You might start feeling a surge in creativity or intuition, noticing more synchronicities around you, like number signs, or a sense that things are beginning to flow differently in your life. It's almost as if you're moving to a higher level of existence. Even if you're in familiar places, they might start to feel different, almost like you're experiencing them anew. There's a flow to it all. With the 5th dimension card at the bottom of the deck, your vibration seems to be heightened right now, making you more perceptible to others and illuminating the spaces you enter. You're tapping into a new level of conscious awareness. It feels like you're receiving updates or downloads, much like a computer getting a new update. Your energetic body is processing this new information. As a result, you might feel unusually tired or stagnant at times, even if you haven't been very active. Trust your body's rhythms. Your physical body has its own intuition and knows how to handle this energetic information. If you need rest, give yourself permission to rest. You might also notice changes in your eating habits or cravings, or shifts in your need for movement. Listen to your body's cues and allow yourself to flow with these rhythms as your body intuitively knows what it needs. If you resonate with the Divine Feminine Collective, you're truly a channel for creative energy. Just as women can give birth and create life through the womb, you're also in the process of manifesting a new vision of yourself. Your body intuitively knows when it needs rest and when to align with its internal rhythms due to these changes. You're a portal of creation, bringing forth new ideas and energies from the unseen realm. Although these changes might not be immediately visible, they will become clear over time, both to you and those around you. We also have the card Destruction, Tower Moment, unexpected change, new opportunities. It seems that this destruction might be related to someone close to you who's going through a significant upheaval. You might be sensing some of that intensity. It's almost a paradox. While you're operating from a higher, more balanced space, taking time for yourself and your sacred space, this person is dealing with a major upheaval in their life. They're facing this tower moment because they've resisted change for a long time. The universe tried to nudge them with smaller lessons and signs, but they remained stubborn. Now, they're experiencing a big shift as a result. The silver lining here is that for this person, what seems like upheaval is actually a transformative process. I'm picking up a message for divine feminines connected to individuals who have chosen to remain in lower vibrational states, whether they're past romantic interests, friends, or family members who still have heavy energy. These individuals have stayed stuck in low consciousness levels, but as more of the collective ascends to higher levels of awareness, this shift creates pressure on them, pushing them out of their old patterns. Since they've been resistant to change, the transformation might feel intense or destructive to them. But this upheaval is actually a blessing in disguise. It's forcing them to move through their old ways and align with a higher vibrational timeline, which ultimately benefits them in the long run. When you see people going through tower moments or intense changes, it's natural to want to step in and help by offering solutions or trying to fix things for them. However, as divine feminines on a path of higher consciousness, we're learning a crucial lesson. While our journey isn't always smooth, everyone experiences ups and downs. We shouldn't judge ourselves for those lower moments. It's a challenging role to hold so much light in a dense world. You've committed to rising above, holding higher frequencies, and transmuting density. Those who stay stuck in lower vibrational states will be pushed toward higher timelines, but this often comes through upheaval. The key lesson here is that we can't be the source of healing for someone who isn't willing to do their own inner work. We can't solve problems for those who aren't ready to face them. Instead, our role is to embody higher-level frequencies, create our own reality of abundance, happiness, creativity, and love, and be an inspiration for others to rise to these higher timelines. We can't force this transformation on anyone, but the upheaval they experience will eventually guide them toward what needs to change and realign. In the end, it's a beautiful process of growth and healing. It feels like you're a bit ahead of the curve, having navigated your own ego death and spiritual awakening while many others around you are just starting to go through similar experiences now. Whether it's been a year, several years, or even decades, you've been paving the way for those who are beginning to wake up and ascend to higher vibrational levels. In that sense, you're a leader and forerunner in the collective, especially if these messages resonate with you. Let's dive right in. I'm kicking things off with the Energy Oracle Cards deck. But first, a big thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in. As I was shuffling, the Journey card jumped out immediately. While this can represent travel or a trip, I'm also getting the sense that for some of you, it's about shifting through different timelines or dimensions. We'll dig deeper into that in just a bit. But right away, my guides are letting me know that some of you might be feeling really drained lately. Your energy levels might be low, and your body could be feeling a bit worn out. I'm also picking up that many of you could be experiencing what we often refer to as ascension symptoms. It's like in those time travel movies where the character feels a bit off after traveling through time. My guides are likening this to the physical symptoms you might feel when you're rapidly shifting through different timelines and dimensions. For some of you, this ability creates a unique dynamic in your relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic. You carry this mysterious, almost ethereal energy, like a high priestess, capable of moving between different timelines and dimensions. This can lead to situations where you feel deeply connected to someone, only to suddenly sense them slipping out of your reality. It's as if the connection shifts or feels different, or you might even feel oddly disconnected from them. But this disconnect isn't always permanent. You might feel out of sync with someone, and then, all of a sudden, everything falls back into place, and you're effortlessly connected again. My guides are sharing that this happens because you're moving through timelines at an incredible speed, and not everyone can keep up. Some people are very attached to lower vibrational timelines that you've moved beyond. When you shift away from a timeline they're still stuck on, it can cause a temporary disconnect in your relationship. Wow, that's a major download right at the start of our reading. Thank you all for co-manifesting these insights with me. If you'd like to contribute your energy even more, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. These simple acts of energetic exchange help me connect more deeply with you and your energy. At the beginning of this reading, we pulled the Unawakened card, and I held off mentioning it until after that powerful download we received. This card sheds light on the dynamic I've been talking about. It might involve your twin flame or a high-level soulmate. The Unawakened card points to someone who is still deeply connected to their 3D ego and trapped in a state of darkness, meaning your twin flame or soulmate might not be ready yet. As you shift out of the timeline you once shared, they remain unawakened, stuck in a lower vibrational state. When you're around this person, you might notice a heaviness in their energy. That heaviness is your intuition, sensing their strong attachment to a timeline you've already moved beyond. They might, on some level, try to pull you back into that lower vibrational space. But because you've expanded beyond it, being around them can feel burdensome. I'm hearing the message, hold on to your expansion. Also, I'm seeing a flamingo, which might hold significance for someone out there. Remember, I often channel specific details, names, or symbols during these readings, and they're usually intended for certain individuals or small groups. If something doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean there isn't a message for you. It just might not be part of that hyper-specific download. Now let's dive deeper into the energy of this unawakened twin flame or soulmate. I keep seeing imagery of doors, like someone is knocking, trying to make a connection. We have the door to romance card in the upright position, which feels like a sign that this person wants to open up something between you two. The word regret keeps coming up, suggesting they might be feeling a deep sense of regret right now. With the Temple Path card reversed, it seems they believe they made choices that led them away from their highest soul's path. I'm picking up on a strong sense of purposelessness or feeling lost on a higher spiritual level. This regret is pushing them to want to make things right or open a door with you. So, let's tune into some direct messages from them. I'm also excited to share that I've added a new deck, the Burning Heart Love Oracle, to our readings this year. I've refreshed some of our decks to bring in fresh insights as we step into the new year. Let's see what messages it has for us. This card says, I regret what I did to you. And right after, another card reads, I want to reach out, but don't know how. These messages align perfectly with the theme of someone who's unawakened, someone just starting to wake up spiritually, but still stuck in a deep, unconscious state. They might be caught up in their ego or holding on to a lower vibrational timeline. Despite that, their regret is nudging them out of their spiritual slumber, making them want to connect with you on a more conscious level. I'm getting a strong message. They need to be the one to take action. If you've been sensing shifts or feeling drawn to this person lately, it might be because their regret or thoughts of reaching out are energetically pulling you towards them, even if they're not fully aware of it. However, your guides are emphasizing that it's important for this person to do their own inner work and come to you with clarity and sincerity. If you were to initiate, contact, or bridge the gap for them, it could actually slow down their own growth and awakening. You've moved beyond the lower vibrational timeline they're still tied to, and your path is now about continuing that expansion. Now, there's another important message. Have faith and jump in. The jump in card directly ties into the strong manifestation energy we've been discussing. I'm hearing that some of you have recently felt a nudge to take a leap of faith. Over the past few days, I've been getting a consistent download. The universe rewards acts of bravery that come from a soul-aligned place. This message is for those of you who have felt drawn towards new paths, creative endeavors, or approaches to life. Maybe even pursuing long-held dreams in a new way. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but it seems someone is reconnecting with a childhood dream or a passion they once deeply cherished. The guidance here is to approach this dream or goal with a fresh perspective. I'm getting the sense that as you revisit this dream with the growth and spiritual awakening you've experienced, you're bringing a whole new energy to it. Even if this dream has been with you for years, understand that you're now manifesting it with a transformed energy that can lead to different, possibly quicker, results. Your energy touches everything you do or create, and it's this renewed energy that's driving your journey now. Pay close attention to those intuitive nudges. They're guiding you as you explore old dreams and passions in new ways, helping you fulfill intentions that might have been with you since birth. The universe will give you signs to keep you on track, aligning you with your path forward. I could definitely dedicate a whole podcast episode to diving into these signs from the universe that show you're on the right path. If that's something you'd like, drop a comment below. From an energetic perspective, there's no absolute right or wrong. Those are just labels. When I talk about alignment, I'm referring to being more in tune with your true soul essence and intentions, while out of alignment means straying from who you truly are at your core. You'll also start to see that everything around you seems to guide you back to that alignment. What's meant for you will always find its way to you, regardless of time. You might try to step away from something, a relationship, a passion, a calling, a hobby, or even a business. But you'll keep feeling drawn back to it. This pull isn't negative. It's the universe aligning you with your heart's true desires. Whether it's certain people, conversations, or events, everything will synchronistically reconnect you with what's deeply ingrained in your soul's blueprint. Another sign of alignment is how the universe uses your surroundings, circumstances, and even people to remind you of that dream or goal. For example, if you're passionate about music but decide to step away from it, you might still find people asking, "Are you still making music?" or saying, "Your music was so beautiful." When something is truly meant for you, the universe keeps it in your awareness, reflecting your inner world and ensuring it remains part of your life's blueprint. When it comes to taking leaps of faith, it's like the saying goes, and it perfectly aligns with the Have Faith card. This card reminds us, having faith and trusting that everything will be okay isn't always easy, but it's exactly what you need to do. When you have faith, your life starts to flow in ways that feel like magic, opening up possibilities you never imagined. As you jump in, following those intuitive nudges toward your dreams or goals, take each step with intention and presence. Trust in your inner inspiration and passion, allowing them to guide your actions. The outcomes will feel nothing short of magical. Circumstances, opportunities, and people will align in ways that may seem almost unreal, yet they're the natural response of the universe when you're truly aligned with your authentic self. Now, I'm excited to pull a card from the Rose Oracle, a new addition to my collection. Created by Rebecca Campbell, who also brought us the beloved Starseed Oracle, this deck offers another layer of insight to our readings. Let's see what messages the Rose Oracle has for our amazing community today. As I was shuffling the deck, several cards seemed eager to reveal themselves. Among them were the Breathing Rose, Heart Healing, Emotions, Connection, Time Eases, and Brothers of the Rose, Sacred Masculine, Honor, Protection, Support. This last card gave me literal goosebumps, and I feel a strong urge to share a message directly from the guidebook for Brothers of the Rose. I'm immediately picking up on the name Celine, or the initials CELINE, possibly even the initial A. I'm also sensing a connection to the astrological signs Scorpio, Taurus, or Aries. There's a significant alignment with someone's sun, moon, or rising sign. And I'm feeling a powerful surge of energy in my heart space, a profound shift opening up. For those of you who identify as divine feminine, it seems you're currently attracting strong support from physically embodied divine masculine energies. Remember, these labels, divine masculine and divine feminine, are about energy dynamics that we all carry within us and can connect with externally. Trust your intuition to guide you through these insights. Divine feminines, you're currently attracting strong support from divine masculine energies around you. The Energy Oracle's deck reveals the Sun card, which symbolizes fresh starts and new beginnings. However, the Man Holding a Heart card reverse suggests a specific message for you. It indicates that a divine masculine counterpart, perhaps a twin flame or soulmate, might have previously closed off their heart or remained unawakened. This situation could have kept them stuck in a lower vibrational space while you've been moving beyond it. You may have experienced a disconnect or physical separation, which could still resonate with some of you, depending on where you are energetically. When this masculine presence seemed closed off, it may have left you feeling isolated and unsupported. To balance this, the universe is now bringing a new kind of masculine support into your life, helping to fill that gap and offer you the connection and support you deserve. For some of you, this newfound support might come from platonic relationships. Think co-workers, family, or friends. Others might find it in the form of a new romantic interest or multiple romantic options. No matter your preference, remember, you hold the reins when it comes to the relationships you build. The universe is offering you a powerful influx of masculine support. For many, this support has been a steady presence over the months or even years, bringing masculine figures into your life for a reason. They're here to help you heal and balance your internal masculine energy, which in turn empowers you to support yourself better. This healing process allows you to approach love and relationships from a place of inner strength and self-fulfillment. As you nurture your inner divine masculine, you'll naturally attract more love, support, and admiration from others. These masculine figures are not just here to support and protect you. They're guiding you to strengthen your own internal masculine energy. This journey of self-support and healing will ultimately help you heal your heart and flourish in your relationships. We also drew the card, the Breathing Rose, Heart Healing, Emotions, Connection, Time Eases, which highlights a need to release or express something that might be weighing on your heart or throat chakra. If you've been feeling emotional or a bit broken in certain areas of your life and you're questioning what's wrong with me, it's important to remember that it's more about allowing and expressing rather than fixing. You are a radiant, divine being, constantly processing emotions and energies on a deep level. Your innate wisdom is always working to heal, mend, and evolve. Sometimes, what's needed is to support this natural healing process by consciously facilitating it. This could involve using creative outlets or tools to help release pent-up emotions as they come up. I'm sensing that many of you might already have personal practices or creative methods for expressing these feelings. These tools are vital for your soul's journey right now, helping to clear old energy and support your growth into a higher version of yourself. I'm picking up that some of these practices might seem small or overlooked, but they play a crucial role in your healing and growth. Things like taking walks in nature, practicing yoga, meditating, breathing exercises, or engaging in creative hobbies are incredibly valuable. These activities might not always be emphasized by society, but they offer powerful ways to release pent-up emotions and support your natural process of expansion. To wrap up this reading, the Rumi Oracle brings us the card, Beyond Death, Life. This card signifies transformation and rebirth, affirming that you are entering a powerful new phase. You're moving beyond old cycles and limitations, and it's time to release what no longer serves your soul. These old patterns are too small for the expanded version of who you are becoming. While you might not yet see the full manifestation of this transformation in the physical world, your intuition is guiding you toward it. Rumi's message encourages you to go beyond the past and embrace the process of transformation. You are invited to trust this journey and allow yourself to be unveiled in your truest, purest form, as light, life, and love. This isn't just an ending, but a beautiful new beginning, leading you to the highest version of yourself. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.